Alrighty, greetings YouTube. Today we're going to be going over the Mono Black Aggro deck, and I think this is a pretty good deck for climbing the ladder. I wanted to try something here. I want to separate it out into what I believe is the core of the deck, and then talk about the cards that I think kind of fluctuate from one version to the other. So starting off here, I think these 48 cards really represent the core of the Mono Black Aggro deck. And most of the variation is going to be in whether or not you decide to run like 4 cut downs. I know MTGA Zone is running 4 of these, whether or not you want to run more Invoke Despairs, etc. But right here, and then they're running Tainted Adversary, and as well as Reckoner Raid and some other cards. So what I want to do is Cult Conscript. So Cult Conscript, definitely going to be putting those in for my 12 flex spots, if you will. I'm not going to be running the 2 cut downs that they like to run 4. I'm going to try it out with 2. I'm going to play some Reckoner Raids. And let me know if you like this kind of talking through the deck tech side of things, or if you'd prefer for me to just go through with the 60 cards at the very beginning. Always looking for feedback. So they're running 2 Tainted Adversaries, and I think it's a good card. I think that it fits well with the strategy. I haven't played a lot with the deck, but coming up against it, the Death Touch is nice. What I want to try out is Fellstinger, especially because of its combination with Shieldred. So Shieldred allows it, so whenever you draw a card, you gain 2 life, but more specifically, whenever an opponent draws a card, they lose 2 life. So I'm thinking with the Cult Conscripts in as fodder that you can sack. Basically, the idea is you make them draw 2 cards and lose a total of 6 life, 2 from the Fellstinger, and then 4 from Shieldred triggering. So I think it's going to give the deck a little bit of reach, and because like when I've been playing against Mono Black, I feel like sometimes it gets stalled out, where you just can't get that last little bit of damage through. And so I think and that's where like Invoke Despair really comes in, right? You can, if they have an empty board, this hits for 6. So similarly, like this can give you that kind of additional reach. And I have loved Invoke Despair so much in the Grixis midrange deck that I'm going to be running 4 copies of Invoke Despair. And because I'm doing that, I'm going to kick the lands up to 25. Some variations of the deck will run 2 Abandoned Mires, and generally between 24 and 26 lands. So with the 26 lands, though, you typically have more like of a Bankbuster kind of mid-rangey control deck where you're drawing cards and then just trying to use Liliana, and a lot more like cut downs, Invoke Despair, Infernal Grasp, Hero's Downfall, March, any of these removal spells to kind of, to have a different flavor to the deck. So I think that, the average cost for the deck is 2.4. So I think you could get away even with 4 Invoke Despairs running 24, and we'll see how it feels at 25. With this many Invoke Despairs, as well as the Fellstingers, maybe being able to use this for draw, we'll see if it feels a little bit too much like we're flooding out. Because if you run more lands, you're going to flood out more often. But we're going to hit turn 4 lands more consistently with 25. So we'll give it a shot, and I'm excited to see how it goes. I think that it's a really cool deck, and let's give it a shot. Alright, so we got a raid into Trespasser. Cult Conscripts versus raid. I think it's correct to do the raid. Start getting it to resolve. Alright, so they've got a Bankbuster. So we're probably up against Mono Black Control. We get the Fell Stinger combo off of Cult Conscripts, which can be fun. I don't think we want to do it yet, though. Certainly want to attack with it first. And so if we had the mana for it, it's a 5 mana combo. But like on a round where they kill something like that, then we could draw and bring it back. And we'll just get rid of the cut down because there's nothing to ping. Field of Ruin. Opponent's at 4 mana. Bankbuster in play. Draws a card. Lets it switch to Knight. Now, we have some options in hand, because we just drew Underdog, and we could blitz Underdog. And I think I like that over the Fell Stinger, because like I said, the Fell Stinger combo is better at 5. So why don't we blitz Underdog for this turn? They could have another cut down. Okay, so they're going to Infernal Grasp the Cult Conscript. We're not going to exile our own Cult Conscript. That's not happening. Well, they go to 7. We draw a card. We drew a Raid. So with Raid and Fell Stinger, they're essentially at 4 HP. Ooh, Invoke Despair. That hits pretty hard. Let's see, so we've got options here. Again, we have 5 mana, but an empty board. A little bit worried about their Invoke and that they're just going to chain into a whole bunch of Invokes. But we could Tenacious Underdog here, blitz it, play the Raid, and that feels pretty good. 1 more mana, and then we can play Cult Conscript off of the blitzed Tenacious Underdogs, I think. I think that's a combo. But also, they're going to go to 2 HP, so unless they have another way to gain life, they get pinged to 2, and Fell Stinger's lethal. Alright, so they're playing Evolved Sleeper. They're hoping that they can use that to block the Tenacious Underdog. And they're pumping it. They just pumped it to the point where they could crew the Reckoner Bankbuster with it. Alright, so as far as the exploits a creature, there's something about the way that this resolves. I remember playing it during the Vow, that you don't want to, like, the instant speed removal can really mess with the exploit, if I remember correctly. So they're at 2 HP though, and we have a couple of things that we can do. I like the Underdog sack it. Let's see what they got. Alright, so they do have instant speed removal. Another cut down perchance, that way they couldn't use the cut down. Alright, so we're gonna sack the Tenacious Underdog. and see if we got it. Alright, this is the whole reason why I brought in Fellstinger. Did we get the Fellstinger lethal? Huh? Huh? Oh, and they had to draw a card. Okay. Okay, I think that means they're toast. Fellstinger lethal, let's go. I think Fellstinger is going to be a great addition to this deck. I think that's a really... I like it more than the Tainted Adversary. Okay, so Raid, Tenacious Underdog, Graveyard Trespasser, and Liliana, and 3 lands. Looks pretty good. Mirror Match, okay. Mirror Match on the draw. It's going to be exactly the same cards played. Oh no, they're going to play Cult Conscript, okay. Well, I see your Cult Conscript, and I raise you a Tenacious Underdog. Which they raise me a Cut Down. Okay, so they get a hit 2 here. They play a Graveyard Trespasser. They don't play a Liliana. Oh, they do play a Liliana. Making me discard, okay. I think we can discard a land. Well, the play versus not the play here is pretty brutal. Because now they make us sacrifice a creature.
I've always hated crowds.
Maybe actually it was the other way around. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. The raid. Okay. They're going to make us discard a creature, to which we don't have a response. Well, it's going to be an interesting one. Alright, so our graveyard, we could get rid of our own thing, but let's just... And then we'll play a Lily of our own. Them sack here. Oh no, they get to bring back the Cult Conscript. Oh, which means our Lily dies? Ugh, okay, well that's a mistake.
Sacrifices must be made.
Yeah, it sucks. And then, of course, because I discarded the land, we couldn't have played Shieldred there.
Haven't you ever
But maybe we're okay. They're down to 2 cards.
Fine. I know when I'm not wanted.
Oh my god. Okay, well, if we hit Invoke Despair, we're fine. But I have cursed myself by discarding the land. Play Invoke Despair. Gets my raid. Please let me draw a land. Oh my god, I have to discard? I'm not going to be able to play Invoke because of the land situation. Off of Liliana. We wait one more turn to get Shieldred out? Or do do we just discard Shieldred? I think we just discard Shieldred. Maybe they make a sack.
Off you go.
I wish I had had one more land. Then that would just be... We'd be able to get back into this. They have to decide whether or not to attack here, though, with Cult Conscript. Unless they have a creature. Okay, so they have a Tenacious Underdog that they're going to blitz. Okay, the heat is on. Okay, I'm pretty sure I blitz this. Get rid of their Liliana. Pray that I can live long enough here.
This was a waste of time.
Hey, there's the land. Paid. 8. I think I block this instead of going to 6. Tough call. I'm playing normal. Okay, so with discard possibilities, we do want to play around. So 7. We have a Shieldred before they have a Shieldred. Clearly winning. So they have Tenacious Underdog and Cult Conscript, and we gain 2 life. We go to 4. They get to bring back the Conscript. Like we're definitely in trouble. Okay. We can Infernal Grasp and block. They're just going to keep bringing everything back. They're essentially at 8 HP. So if we attack with this, they're at 1 HP. So we're not quite there yet. We could blitz for free, though. Alright. I think I like the just chillin'. It's close. It's really close. Okay, that's good. Why we have the Infernal Grasp. Okay. Now we play this. Nighttime just does ping for 2. Get rid of both of their Tenacious Underdogs. Which is huge! And out. And then I could attack here because they have to block. Otherwise they're dead. Hopefully they don't draw and invoke despair. Hey, Graveyard Trespasser of their own. Interesting. Goodbye. We both got rid of the underdogs. No tenacious underdogs for you. Okay, so this allows me to get the Cult Conscript up. We might have to say goodbye to Shieldred here. And they may not see lethal off of the Graveyard Trespass. Oh no, this is going to trigger lethal anyway. Oh, if I attack with this, if I attack with just this, they go to 4, this goes to 2, and then they're dead. Assuming they don't have removal. But there has to be enough creatures for it to be lethal. Should have counted that. Okay, Shieldred's 1. My graveyard has Graveyard Trespassers. Oh, just barely not enough. They're gonna go to 1 HP. My graveyard has... Oh no, I brought back the... Oh, okay, wait. Ooh. I thought I killed myself. I forgot, like, they have to block, therefore there's going to be more stuff in the graveyard, right? And I almost screwed up because I brought the Cult Conscripts back out. But we got there. That was a great match. Holy cow. Amazing. Alright, so we've got a 1-lander, mulligan. And then we've got nothing above the cost of 4, so we'll put back a land. Alright, not a lot of options here. Just gonna play the underdog, pray for land. Hey, we got the land. Okay, so they have blue, black, white. So I think we want to play another underdog here in case they have a counterspell. And then we would be able to get the blitz value off of the underdog. Also holds up cut down for anything that they play. Alternatively, we could have played the Trespasser and then played to get around Make Disappear. And I'm fine at this point if they have Counterspell. I think we just keep pressuring. Is there a 4-mana... Is there a 4-cost sweeper? If there is, we can just blitz the underdog. All right, let's see. Let's get some of their counterspells out. Is. I wonder if I should have played it last turn. I think they didn't do it though because of the blitz value from Tenacious Underdog. Okay. That's a card. Card to which we do not have an answer. And it exiles. Wait, do I cut down my own creature here? To prevent it from being exiled? Okay, we're gonna get squirrely. And then I can play the land out and blitz this for a card. definitely squirrely. Ooh, 2 Infernal Grasps, that's not great. Lifelink on there, yeah, destroying Dinnick is good here.
See you later. Guards, to me.
What's this thing do again? Disturbed as a 3/2 flyer. Doesn't have lifelink though. I think I'm gonna go with Infernal Grasp. And then do we do another Infernal Grasp? Guarantees 3 damage. I think so. I could be wrong, because if they play another lifelinker, I'm going to be really sad that I played that. I got another counterspell? No? Okay. 5, we play raid. 4? They're looking okay. Dang it, they did have another Dinnick. Liliana. Let's see here. So 2 HP. Lily's really tempting, but if they have a counter spell for it, then it sucks. This is a more card draw. They would go to 2 HP. Raid gonna resolve, but potentially not be an attacker. Dilemmas. Alright, let's see what they got.
I'll have this fight finished before brunch.
Alright, they didn't have a counterspell for it.
I've learned much during my travels. Let me show you.
Wait,
Haven't you ever heard?
why didn't they want to do Wandering Emperor? Oh, because they want to exile it? Oh, no attacks, because I don't want them to exile it and get the +2 life.
Strike true.
Whenever one or more creature cards are put into your graveyard from anywhere, investigate. This ability triggers only once each turn.
We've got the edge in this fight.
I think letting Lily die here is fine, because then we have lethal next turn?
It's no fun when they hit back.
Gonna give it a try, at least. Oh no, it's Vigilance. No! No! I didn't play around make disappear. Oh. Oops. Didn't play around make. Oh. Oh, that feels bad, man. Dang it. If I'd played that, then I would have been able to play around make disappear. Oof, that's not good at all. At least we have the tenacious underdogs to keep sending. Rated 2/2, right? Oh, I would have gone wide.
I have
Going
got
for the
no news to
4, huh?
teach you.
I think I punted this by not playing around make disappear. And we're shy 1 on this. And they can just blitz back the underdog. But we're gonna get okay. But we can get rid of the underdog this way. It's close. It's really, really close.
Remember your training.
Please let me top deck Fellstinger. Please, please, please let me top deck Fellstinger. Oh, but then like they have 3 cards, so they could hit a counter spell. Pretty thin. Wait, they let it go to night? Oh, I should have done the Tenacious Underdog. Well, I got excited. But I mean, the Tenacious Underdog's not going to do anything. If this doesn't work, then it doesn't work. My graveyard. Do I not have creatures? I have 1. Oh wait, no, I have the underdogs. Okay, we got there. Very good. That was that was another intense one. Crazy. We've had some really good matches today. Okay, so we have 2 raids and a Cult Conscript. 3 lands. I still think the turn 1 raid is better than the turn 1 Cult Conscript. We'll test it out. We got a Mono Black Gamer mirror match. Devolved Sleeper, we both have Splooey of 1-drops to send out onto the field. They went with Cult Conscript instead of Raid. Very interesting. Okay, we'll see. So next turn we get the Fell Stinger, which might be bad in this situation. Am I gonna win out by card draw? We are gonna have Shieldred. Question is whether or not I should draw there, and I think the answer is no. They're gonna have removal for our Shieldred, which doesn't feel good. Okay, so we go to 9. Let's see if they have. Let's see if they have an answer here for Shieldred. This is just attack all and pray moment. I think. All right, let's see. We're hitting for 7, which would also put them to 9. Gotta think. They're going to attack with the Menace, which we're not really going to be able to block. Well, we can block it with Shieldred and the other one. With their pumps available to them, though, they're really close to lethal, because they have a pump here for 2. They may force us into a blocking situation. I think I attack here and here. If they did block, then we can bring back the Cult Conscript. So they didn't have the instant speed removal for Shieldred, so that's good. And this should slow their attack down a little bit. Alright, I don't... Okay, so I think we can block here pretty safely. And then I think we can block here. And... alternatively to killing the 2-1 that comes back, maybe we block. They kill the 2-2, they don't have any blockers, they're essentially at 8 HP. This would put 6. Doesn't do any less damage. They get to bring the Cult Conscript back, though. I'm just trying to figure out on Crackback if we need it, because, like, so they go to 8. Yeah, let's shoot for the lethal line here. The other line is decent because it gets rid of the menace creature. But I think we want to see if we can attack them. They have their own children. Okay. Okie dokie. Stinger. Alright. Here we go. Draw, I go to 3 HP. Are they dead? Block Shieldred. Not gonna be 2, 3, 4, 6, 9. Just. Okay, let's draw. Really no advantage to getting the Fell Stinger because I can't play it. Alright. Resolve. Oh, that's right. I take damage, but I don't take damage. Alright, I need to think this one through a little bit. So this would put them at 6. 4. Really close with the Fell Stinger. If I attack with the Shieldreds, they just clash into one another. And they go to 4 HP. I think I'm 1 shy. I'm 1 shy from killing them. It's really too bad. Alright, we'll see if that was a good move or a bad move. Trying to set up the Fell Stinger. This Fell Stinger's lethal. Not if they have Shieldred, though, huh? This is a head scratcher. This one's intense. Okay.
A fight? And you think you can win?
Pretty sure I have to get rid of one of the raids, right? So that they swing all, I do have to block everything they attack with. So can't get rid of a blocker.
Ah, one of your friends has to leave.
Which is too bad, because that's close. But I think what we can do is we can Fell Stinger here. Surprise, that's the hope. If they have removal for Shieldred, so we're gonna do this. Oof. That's a little bit of a rough one. Okay, I think I just killed them. So, I Infernal Grasp, going to 3. And then I Fell Stinger on them for lethal. And I think I'm supposed to attack first. Let's see. This is intense. Worst case scenario, it can exploit itself. I just think whatever they don't block is what I exploit. Just in case. They could have a cut down. Cut down kind of screws me over. And maybe I should have attacked with Shieldred there. Fell Stinger lethal! Let's go! I love it! That's the second one we've gotten! Oh man, okay, I think maybe that was a little gimmicky, because I could have attacked with Shieldred there, and it would have just been over. But the idea of proof of concept, you gotta prove it, right? Oh, thank you all for joining me today. Wonderful stream. I feel like Mono Black is a really fun deck. Next week, we're going to be doing Brothers War. I'm going to be doing my tier list and just kind of the overall feeling that I've got for the set. And we'll be recording that next Monday. All of my videos go up. Well, there's a weekly YouTube video that goes up every evening at... I should know this better. 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Pacific. Tuesday evenings, my YouTube video is up. Check it out. We've done Grixis midrange, which was a lot of fun, and we've done Mono White. And now we've done Mono Black. So, and then, like I said, when Brothers War actually comes in full fury, we will be doing a different drafting archetype every week. So if there's a specific drafting archetype that you want me to check out or focus on for the next series, let me know. And I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much, Shock, for being an awesome mod and always hanging out with me.